Hi everyone, this is About, and this is our continuous coverage of the AFCON 2025 in Morocco, just gone by. Was the last match of day 2 of the round 2 of the group stage of the tournament. Nigeria securing a 3-2 victory over Tunisia. Tunisia tried to stage a comeback. Would have been a miracle if they did, because they conceded 3 goals. Ademola Lookman on the score sheet, Victor Osimhen also scoring, Alex Iwobi coming to the party with 2 assists for Nigeria there, and their captain Wilfred Ndidi scoring 3 goals to put Nigeria 3 ahead. But Tunisia they were trying to force a late comeback, scoring 2 good goals including a penalty, but they couldn't get the last goal to tie to secure a draw, and Nigeria become the second team to progress to the knockout stages of the competition, joining Egypt there. But earlier in the day, in the same Group C, Tanzania and Uganda played out a 1-1 draw. Uganda missing a late penalty that would have sealed the 3 points for them. Their star man just blazing the ball over the bar. It was heartbreaking for them. Tanzania scoring first through a penalty kick, Uganda getting back on target, getting the equalizer, and then a penalty kick was wasted by the Ugandans. So the East African derby ending in a stalemate. What this means is that Group C, Nigeria, as I said earlier, have secured qualification to the next round with 6 points. Tunisia have 3 points, followed by Uganda and Tanzania with 1 point apiece. But let's move on to Group D. And what happened in Group D was that Benin finally, emphasis on finally, secured their first ever African Cup of Nations victory. That's a huge surprise to think that Benin, over all those years with the talented players that they've had in the past, the likes of Moto Yosi and the likes, they had still not secured an AFCON victory. And today, Johan Roche getting the goal against Botswana and making history for Benin, securing their first ever AFCON victory. So they move on to 3 points. And then the big game in Group D, that's the top liner of the day also, between Senegal and DR Congo, was very, very intense, produced a lot of cracking moments. DR Congo scoring first through Cedric Bakambu, just a tap-in after Edouard Mendy parried the ball into his path. And then Sadio Mane criticized a lot for not standing out in the first game against Botswana, but this time around he got the equalizer, a very good goal. But Mane, speaking after the game, said they should have won because he felt Senegal had a lot of standout moments or had a lot of good moments and should have secured the victory. So what this result means is that Senegal and DR Congo have 4 points apiece. They occupy the first and second spots respectively. Benin have shot themselves into the third position with 3 points, and Botswana are mathematically out of the competition. So Botswana becomes the first team to be eliminated from AFCON 2025. That's heartbreaking for the Southern Africans there. But Botswana will try and secure their first ever AFCON victory in their last game against DR Congo, and then there's a big one between Senegal and then Benin also in the last round of fixtures in Group D there. For Group C, let me just run to you the fixtures that's to come in the last round of fixtures. Nigeria, I'm expecting them to have a matching side because they've already booked qualification. They will be facing Uganda, and then the big one, Tanzania versus Tunisia, because both teams with a win can secure progression to the knockout stages of the competition. So my name is Efson. Thanks for watching. This is our continuous coverage of the AFCON 2025 tournament in Morocco. This is our wrap for day 2 of the round 2 of the group stage of the competition. Thank you.